I wanted to talk about what you do when you lack motivation and when you lack inspiration in your life. So, when you have those times in your life where you feel like a phony, you feel as if things aren't going right, you feel absolutely crap, you feel run down, you're trying things out and they're not working, and you just feel like an absolute fraud. And what I wanted to suggest was when you're lacking motivation and you're lacking inspiration, be the inspiration in someone else's life. One of my favourite quotes is by Maya Angelou, absolutely wonderful lady who I've been studying recently, and obviously she died recently. One of the most quoted women on the planet. She just had such heart and such tenacity, and she was all about love. Despite having been through great adversity, been through really, really difficult times, she found a way to triumph and rise above everything. She was just amazing, so spiritual. So Maya Angelou said, "Prepare yourself so that you can be the rainbow in someone else's cloud." And if you just think about that for a minute, that's such an amazing philosophy to have. If you can go through your life and kind of live that philosophy so that it becomes not just something that you actively have to do, but something that you are and something that just is in your blood, that you do it without really having to think about it. So, during those times when you're feeling rotten, you're feeling as if, things aren't going right for you, reach out to someone else. This does work and it does help, and I've done it myself on the days when things go crap, I'm exhausted, I'm struggling. Our instinct is to just go inwards. Our instinct is to just go inwards, because when we get stressed, something happens to the brain where we become very self-centered, and it's a self-preservation thing. So when we're in stress mode, our brain says, protect number one, look after myself. And so you get very inwards and it's all about you. So an amazing thing to do is to reach out. And it's just little things, it's little tiny things, it's not big efforts, it's not anything that takes a huge amount of energy. And what it does is it lifts you, because you're coming out of that stress zone a little bit. You're reaching out to someone else, you're making a difference to someone else's life. So you're releasing feel-good chemicals and hormones and endorphins. We get a buzz out of helping other people. I think actually they've said it's one of the keys to happiness. The people that help others, who are more compassionate, who are charitable, are happier generally than the people who aren't, because it's a key to our well-being, is helping other people. It's a kind of natural high. So reach out to someone, reach out to anyone, send someone a message, someone that you know is struggling, send someone an email, post a comment on Facebook, post half a dozen comments, look at the people who are posting exciting things or sad things, or the people who need a bit of a lift, the people that need a bit of love in their lives, the people that are trying hard, and just reach out and add comments and like their posts and say, well done you, you're doing amazing, or good luck, or oh, what a crap time, I'm here if you need me, or wow, look at those photos, what a great night out, and you woke up with a traffic cone on your head, good for you. It's just reaching out and kind of showing that you care and enhancing other people's lives, and it makes you feel good, it makes you feel as if you're a part of that community. So, pay someone a compliment, in the street. I do it. I didn't used to do it. I used to find it really scary. I used to think, oh, what's someone going to think of me if I do that? But I tell you what, you pay a very... So the thing is, with a compliment, it has to be in the moment and it has to be sincere. You pay the right compliment at the right time, you absolutely make someone's day and you make them glow. And I know, because when it happens to me, if somebody pays me a compliment, and it can be really weird, random things. It can be a guy saying, wow, what a beautiful smile, or something like that, or wow, that's a nice top, that's a nice jumper, that's a nice pair of shoes. So pay someone a compliment. If you see someone in the street, you're in a cafe, somebody's got a gorgeous baby, somebody's wearing a really unusual piece of clothing, or someone's just really striking looking, if you pay a sincere compliment at the right time, people don't take it the wrong way. It makes people glow. It's because it's you hope that people see you in a certain way, and someone to reflect that back at you and to say, wow, you're looking absolutely beautiful today, or God, you've got the most amazing eyes, or I love that colour on you, or can I ask where you got your shoes from? That's a really easy one to do. Can I ask where you got your shoes from? They really suit you, they're really, really amazing colour. And people always go, oh, wow, okay, oh, well, I got them in a sale. And people will always say, oh, thank you, wow. And they'll go home with a little smile on their face. And all you've done is paid a genuine compliment, and they will take that with them all day, and probably for the rest of the week, the rest of the month, because how often do we give compliments? We don't do it enough. It's a free dose of natural endorphin. It's a free dose of happiness. It's a free dose of appreciation, completely free. Anyone can pay a compliment to anyone. Thank you for helping me the other week. Thanks for being a good friend. I don't know what I'd do without you. You brightened my life up. Thanks for treating me to something. Thanks for drinks the other week. A compliment can be anything. Make someone laugh. Make anyone laugh. Make a daft comment when you're queuing up for coffee or something. Just make a comment. Just say something silly. Say something daft. It sticks in people's minds, and you're putting yourself out there. If you look at most people's faces, when I'm out and about, I look at people's faces. I'm always people watching. I think that's, from being a natural introvert and from being a writer, and I've always observed. And you look at most people's faces, just when you're out and about, most people are they're not in the moment. Most people are in their own little world. Maybe they're stressed and they're tired and they're just thinking about all the jobs that need to be done. And when you pay a compliment, you break someone out of their shell and you put them in the moment. It's an amazing thing to do. Next time you go shopping, buy an extra bag of pasta or biscuits. Put some food in the food bank. Reach out. You don't know who that food is going to help. You don't know the circumstances. I've had times in my life when I've been struggling, me and my young daughter, when I first became a single mum, on benefits, no other income, really, really struggling, really, really struggling. And I've been living on value food, and I remember at one point it got so difficult, I considered using a food bank, and I remember the shame of it and the humiliation. And now the situation's very different, and when I go shopping I have appreciation that there was help there if I needed it. And so how long does it take to chuck an extra bag of pasta in your trolley or your basket, or a packet of biscuits for £1 or for 50p? Even if you don't have much money, anyone can afford 50p. We can all afford an extra packet of something, and you put it in the food bank on the way out, and you don't know what family that might help. You don't know, that might, how many children that family has, what their circumstances are, and they will really appreciate what you've done. So be a blessing. That's what Maya Angelou also said. Be a blessing in someone's life. See a homeless person, give them £1. Why not? We all judge, but we don't know. We don't know what's going on with that person. It's freezing cold and it's winter, and it's easy to judge and say, oh, I don't give money to homeless people. Well, why not? And what if it happened to you? Do any of us know how many steps away we are from actually being homeless? There's quite a shocking number of homeless people on the streets, or people in vulnerable, housing, sheltered housing. Why not just buy someone a cup of coffee on a freezing cold night, give them a coffee, buy them a McDonald's, give them some money? Why not? Why not do it? Just reach out and be kind and just do a nice thing. Why not? Why not do it? Who knows how it will affect that person? Who knows what difference it will make in their life? Who knows what steps they might take after you've helped them? Who knows? They might have been ready to give up, and then you reach out and help them, and they think, I can keep going another day. You don't know. Tell the person you love that you love them. Don't wait, just tell them. Tell your friends that you love them. The people that are in your life that you appreciate, tell them you appreciate them. Hug your child. If you have children, hug your child and tell them they're amazing. Tell them you love them. Tell them they're beautiful. What are you waiting for? Just tell them. Contribute. Let the world know what you believe in, and then proudly stand behind that belief. Whatever you believe in, proudly stand behind it and fight for it. Get out there and fight for what you really, really believe in. Don't be afraid to live and be seen and not just exist. And that was a comment I saw on YouTube once. Somebody put this comment, said, don't be afraid to actually be seen and not just exist. And I'm not sure where that came from, but I thought it was amazing. Don't hide away. So many people hide away in the shadows. Go out there and be seen and be proud, because you will always be an inspiration for someone else when you stand up and you're seen, Like Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want the world to be a kinder place, go out there and be kind. If you want the world to be a more fun place, go out there and have a shitload of fun. Go out there and have as much fun as you can and put it out there. Put your photos out there, put your pictures on Facebook, tell people where you've been, say, wow, I did this, look at this. And then they might think, oh, do you know what, I'm going to give that a go as well. Go out there and inspire people with what you're doing. Whatever you want to see in the world, do that thing, be that thing. Final thing, get some perspective. We've all been through difficult things, and sometimes you think you're not going to get through it. I know I used to go through things and think, I'm not going to get through this, I don't know how I'm going to survive this. But getting some perspective can help, because who do you know who is going through worse things than you? Who do you know who really needs you at the moment, who could really do with your help? Because no matter what you're going through, there will always be someone, probably close to you, who would absolutely kill to be in your situation.